2024. Back at Gillhams. It's February the 8th, I believe. Haven't come last year because if you saw my video, that was Jurassic Mountain. So yeah, it's nice to be back. Got 2.5 days. I was a bit later due to our flight being cancelled, which didn't get us off to the best start in the world. But anyway, crack on with this. We're at the far side of the lake. For all the times I've come here, I've never fished this bank. We're in Salah F8 or F8, I believe. Got 2 rods for carp, 1 on the predator rig, 2.5 days. Let's see how we get on. See someone in the water you didn't like. Fish braid for a little while, just remind you of every little head turn, doesn't it? Should be right now.
Oh, he's nice. Decent one.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, I thought he felt heavy. I know they all feel heavy.
Decent
I'm giving up guessing the size of these fish a long time ago.
He's a very nice one. Really? He's pretty close to the mark.
Well, yeah. Okay, day 2 from yesterday afternoon, where I had the carp, 100-pound carp, over the far bank. So I've moved bank. Whether that's a wise decision will be time will tell. So, but yeah, good start yesterday afternoon. I've been out this morning, got 3 rods on the go, more carp, couple on the carp, 1 for a mecom. I tied all the rigs, I cast them out, and the guide came along and he's more or less changed them all, and it just shows you, when I watch what he did to watch what I did, the extra precision in his. He wasn't happy with the pop up until it was absolutely sinking as slow as anything. That's the difference. It's always been there, even with carp fishing as we would know it back in the UK, in France. The people who take the extra care to get their rig spot on, the wraps, the spomming is on where mine might be on half a tennis court. It's just on a pool table. But that's the extra difference. So he's redone all the work. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rubbish. He's done it all for me. All I've got to do is catch one now. The breakfast is here. See you later. You usually see the fin that Gillhams spike. Dorsal fin.
Not yet, but
Usually when you know the difference in the earlier doors.
It's really sexy, man. You stand up lovely. Really sexy.
Not many people say that to me anymore.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's appreciated these days. Could be here for a while. Come back to it.
Deep, man, very deep. Very deep.
What do you think?
No, really deep. Stay deep.
Is it legal?
Yes, boy. Wow.
It's dark.
Yes. You got down slack line, slack line.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up he goes. That way. That way.
Well done, bro.
Yes. Right, so that battle was Chow Pryor catfish, as we saw in the photos, estimated at 160. That is a new PB Chow Pryor for me. I touched on this earlier, so I'm going to take some credit for it. I'm bringing it in, but that's about it. The guide here, Yat. I've been with a lot of guys and know a lot of stuff. This man knows his stuff. They're here every day. They're professional fishermen, been fishing for many years, and he nailed that tactic of we balled out, in fact we brought some of these out. The guy we make these balls out, Graham both scalded pellets down. We put about 15 to 20 out on the money, and then we put a rig out with one with it actually had foam and a bit of corn or something. We wrapped this round at a low distance because they were taking them on the drop. As they drop, they break down. They're filter feeders. The first cast that went in, that Chow Pryor took it, boom, and that was the man's tactics for me to do. So I would have probably still been sitting on my bum thinking about PVA bags and carp, and that man knew this swim. As he said, every swim's different, every swim can produce fish, some produce more than others. We're in the big main bay here, basin, and he got his tactic right, so I'm well pleased I caught that Chow Pryor. But I give that man a lot of credit for it. The man knew what he was doing. So just go, if you go somewhere, listen to the guys. They know best. I don't. We might have had him by now. Come on, 50 minutes. Yes, boy. Well, day 3. Criminally slept in a little bit this morning and missed the first 45 minutes. I'll tell you what, it makes a difference. If you're here, get up, get out early, get some bait in, because there's fish to be had first thing. So critically I missed that, so criminal mistake. It's a bit windy today. We've been spotting out bait, which is a bit more difficult in the wind. We got wiped out, our rods got wiped out, so we had to put them all 3 back on the spot. Most of the rigs are critically balanced. These sort of items, I don't know how close I get to the camera, these are the kind of things we're using. My day this morning is making up PVA bags, also balls which fired out, catapult or spot them out. You can't really put too much bait out during the day, so we've got 3 rods back out. Yesterday was 1 carp, about 80 pound, and that very nice Chow Pryor 160. We nearly had a disaster with that because the reel seat doesn't lock that great. As I was playing it, the reel dropped in the drink, and I was hand lining it, and the guy Yat had to jump in, pick up the reel, and it was a hairy moment, but we survived that scare. So that's it for now. Let's see if we can get anything. Well, that's it. That was Gillhams done. That last day, unfortunately, no fish. I was probably one of the only ones who didn't. I wouldn't say a load of fish came out that day. Probably, I'd say 3/4 of people caught, but not me. But there you go. I mean, I'd imagine most days 3 or 4 fish is not a bad day there. Forget what you see on some of the videos. I mean, pulling them out every 5 minutes. I don't know if that happens that often. But anyway, it was a great time. Always nice to go to Gillhams. It's a lovely place. Becky did us proud getting us back after a bad start. So yeah, it's a great time there and enjoyed it. Pity I couldn't have got one on the last day, but hey ho. Anyway, so now I'm in Ornang. Ornang's only about 25 minutes from Gillhams, so if you're looking for somewhere to go after Gillhams, I've said this for my videos when I was doing them 10 years ago. I mean, everyone's doing them now. So, and by the way, whoever subscribes to the channel, thanks a lot. But yeah, I'm in Ornang now. I've got a couple of days here, and then we're going to go to Phuket. If you want to go to Phuket from Ornang, very easy to get there. You can go by speedboat like we've done. We booked it today. Going to get the speedboat across. I take your luggage and everything, and then get your transfer. We're going off to Patong, and that's it. Up and coming for this year, fishing Legend Deer again. We're going there for the week. I got one booked at Olive Mead, so there we go. So sorry there hasn't been more videos. I've been fishing a great deal, but there. I'll add some photos on from the fish I caught and some from the places we go and visit. So I'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks very much.